Has this ever happened to you? You're trying to enchant an item like these netherite boots, and we've got some pretty good enchantments, depth strider 3, mending, protection 4, thorns 3, etc. All looking pretty good, but then we go to add the next one and too expensive. That sucks. Oh, hi there. Welcome back to Minecraft. In this video, we're going to talk about how to maximize the enchantments you can get on any item, whether it be a tool, a weapon, or a piece of armor, and how to avoid getting the too expensive message coming up when you're trying to enchant. Let's begin. So I'm here with my friend Creeper Austin. It was actually his idea to make this video, so go check out his channel, link in the description, and show him some love, support him, check out his videos, go for that. Hi Austin, how's it going?
It's going great.
Awesome. So today we're going to do a bit of enchanting, and enchanting's it's quite simple, but it's also very complicated. People always get in started and they'll say, oh, I've got the enchantment table. Right, okay, well, all I need to do is stick my boots in there and stick some lapis and I'll get an enchantment. And, you know, it works, but you don't really get... I mean, I've got depth strider 3 and protection 4. That's not the best enchantment.
That's not actually bad, though, but still. It's not the best it can be.
It's not bad, but I want better. I want, like what I'm wearing at the moment, netherite boots with depth strider 3, feather falling 4, mending, protection 4, soul speed 3, thorns 3, and unbreaking 3. You don't get that from enchantment table. The next logical step is, of course, you need to get books. So you can obviously take a book and stick it in the enchantment table, and you got your lapis, and you get your level 3. But I mean, we've got power 3 and depth strider 2. That's, again, it's not brilliant, is it?
No.
So what we need to do here is we need to start looking at combining items together. But we've got to be careful because there is actually a limit of 6 edits per item. Doesn't matter if it's a piece of armor, a tool, a weapon, or a book.
I don't think it's level, like a certain level.
There's actually both.
Like, oh.
Just to fry your brains even more, because like I say, it's simple, but it's actually very complicated. So knowing that, the sensible thing to do would be to go grab a bunch of books and say, well, let's combine everything together and make something amazing. So, I mean, I've kind of already done that. If you want to come with me, down here in this chest, we've got a whole bunch of books, and as you can see, they're all level 1 because that's the easiest way to get hold of them in enchantment table. So we're going to have a little go, and we're just going to start making some, and we're going to see how far we get with this item. I'm going to start with soul speed. I've just taken the 4 soul speed, and I'm just going to jump into my anvil here and pop them two together. That's 8 to soul speed 2, 8 to soul speed 2, and soul speed 3, we've got 14. So that one's done. That's technically that's 2 edits. We do the same with the thorns. I'll explain that as we go along. So we've got thorns 1, thorns 1. They both haven't been edited. Their edit value is 0. If I do that to thorns 2, that's actually 1 edit to that already. And then if we do that with the other one, that's another edit. And then we can put them together. So that's 2 edits for this item. This Thorns 3 book has got 2 edits. And this Soul Speed book has got 2 edits. If we wanted to put them together onto the boots, that boot is going to start off. So we've got 2 edits already. That's 3 edits. That's now 4 edits. You see what's going on here? It's getting...
very expensive.
It is getting very expensive. And we haven't actually... We've got 2 items. We've got Soul Speed and Thorn. So we'll do the same with Depth Strider. Let me go run to my AFK farm and just grab some levels. And we're back. So yeah, if we take the Depth Strider 2 and the Depth Strider 2 there, we've got Depth Strider 3. Put that on here, and that's all good. That's a cost of 24 levels to get upgraded to Soul Speed 3, Thorns 3, Depth Strider 3. Already this is getting pretty expensive, and we've barely got started. So yeah. We've got Unbreaking. We'll have a go at that. And we've got Mending as well. Let's stick the Mending on. So with the Mending, that costs 33. And then if we go to the next one, look, we're already too expensive. And we haven't got anywhere near. We haven't got the feather falling. We haven't got the protection. We haven't got the unbreaking. I mean, this is just... It's a pretty poor set of boots. You can have these. Feel free. I don't need those. They're useless to me. Yeah, don't you look cool? Right, so... I hear you asking, how do you go about fixing this? And it's quite simple. You need to get books at a higher level. You don't want to start with level 1 books because you get too many edits along the way and it ruins it. So I've got here all the books at the right levels that we want to use. And where do you get the books from? So, I mean, there's logical basis. You could get them from villagers and...
fishing.
fishing,
Temples.
AFK fishing, normal fishing, loot chests in temples, strongholds, bastions, end cities, all that sort of places. You can get some good books there. Or the easiest way, in my opinion, is go to a villager and just trade with them. So we've actually got a whole bunch of villagers. This is where all these books come from. Do you want to see the villagers?
Sure.
As you can see, we've got every villager you could possibly want. So this one has Fortune 3. He's already been leveled up to the right levels, courtesy of Command Freak. He's done an excellent job doing all that. So we don't really need to go looking for items anymore because they're all here, and we've got stacks upon stacks of villagers with everything you could possibly want. And of course, we're going to need a whole bunch more levels for this. So, wow. We're just going to be here for a while, and we'll be back in a second with some levels. Okay, so now you've got all your stuff, you've got your item that you want to enchant and the items you want to enchant it with. It's a case of sticking them all together in a certain order. Now you can't just go all in because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different enchantments here, but there's a maximum limit of 6 edits per item, so we need to be a little bit creative with this. So we've got all the items in order, and it's just a case of adding them together. So if we start, let's start this end with the mending, and we'll have the unbreaking. We can put them together in an anvil, and we'll create a unbreaking 3 and mending book. So that's done. Straight. That's one edit. One edit on that item. Then we can do the same with the protection and the depth strider. That's cost 6. Done. We can do the same with the feather falling and the thorns. That costs 4. Each of these have got 1 edit so far, 1 edit each. And then we can take the sword speed and we'll put that straight to the boots. So there we go, costing 12. So we've got 4 items there, 1 edit each. We can then, this is where it gets interesting. This is the fun part. We can take this one with the unbreaking 3 and mending, and we can take this one with the depth strider 3 and protection, and we can put it together, only costing 7 levels. See how much cheaper this is already. We can then also take the Soul Speed 3 boots and the Thorns 3 Feather Falling 4 book, and we can put them together, costing 18 levels. Barely anything. This is so cheap. And then we take the boots and the book. We put them together, 21 levels. Okay. Well,
And the anvil broke.
that broke the anvil, but
So that also cost you about 3 blocks of iron and 4 extra pieces.
I think we can live with that. But altogether, those boots, they are considerably cheaper to make than the ones you're currently wearing. You can actually have these. There you go. That's for you. Thank you for the help. That makes a massive difference. The biggest limit is the edits, and if you go beyond that, it just says too expensive all the time, and you're stuffed. You can't then fix it, repair it, or anything like that. You're like that. And obviously, this applies to other items. It's not just the boots. It's chest plate, the helmet, the trousers, all your tools, all your weapons, all that sort of stuff. Everything's the same. So it's just a case of thinking about it and using the least amount of edits possible. Make sense?
Yes.
I think so. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys at home too. And obviously, if you guys want to see something specific about other items, chest plate, etc., let us know, and we can come back and do another one. But I think you've got it. I think you probably got this from now. But anyway, unfortunately, that is all we got time for today. So if you did enjoy this, if you found it useful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And obviously check out Creeper Austin as well, as we said before. Check out his channel, links in the description. But as always, I've been Ski Gamer. He's been Creeper Austin. You've been awesome, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.